students, welcome to online classes of Mahatma Gandhi Government School Sivan. Today we are going to discuss about squares and square roots. Class 8, Unit 6. First of all, we see what is squares. We know that numbers are of several types. Natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whole number 0, 1, 2, 3 starting from 0. So these numbers, if expressed in the form of n and represented in the form of n square, the number which is represented as n square will be called as square. If any number represented in the form of n power 2 called n square will be a square. N means any number which can be represented in the form of n square. If I write 3 and I express this as, it means I am repeating this 2 times. If I write 3 power 4, how will I write this? If I expand this, I can write this in this form. It means the given number is repeated 4 times. Same is here with square. Square means anything represented or multiplied with itself only 1 time. If I say 4 square, it means 4 into 4. So any number expressed in the form of or represented in the form of n square is called a square. Now every number has fixed square digit. As if I write 1 square, what will be the result? 1 into 1 will be 1. If I write 2 into 2 into 4. If I write 3 into 3 means 9. So 3 is represented in the form of n square, 2 is also n square. So any number represented in the form of n power 2, then this number will form a square. Then 5 will have 25, 6, 36, 7, 49, 8, 64, 9, 81, 10, 100. Same, we can form any number square. There are certain numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. These numbers which are perfect squares. Because 2 is perfect square of 4 is 2, 4 is perfect square of 2, 3 of 9 is 3, 16 is square of 4. So these numbers in natural numbers are called perfect squares because these numbers are perfect squares of these numbers. So these digits are called perfect squares. Any number which is square of anything will be called as a perfect square. So we learned 2 things. First thing is that if any number which can be represented in the form of n power 2, then this will form a square. And another thing, if any number is perfect square or result of any number's square is a perfect square, then these number directly will called as perfect squares. So we will learn squares of first 25 natural numbers. Now there is a shortcut to identify certain square numbers. If any number have 1 or 9 as unit digit, what as unit digit? Either 1 or 9, there will always be 1 as unit digit in product or after square. Let's see, if I multiply 9 into 9, because it is unit digit, then product will be 81. It means 1 is the unit digit in the product. If I take 11 into 11, what will be? 1, 2, 1. It means 1 unit digits are 1 and product's unit digit is 1 after square. Same is there with 6. If unit digit of a number is either 4 or 6, their product's unit digit will be 6. So we can identify that if any product or any number's unit digit is 1, it means it can be either 9, 1, 11, 21, 29. So it will be easy to identify these from the range of squares. Same is here with 4 and 6. If unit digit of any number is 4 and 6 and product's unit digit is 6, like 4 into 4 equal to 16. The unit digit is 4 and the product's unit digit is 6. So it will be identifiable from these range of squares from these numbers. It will enhance our capability to solve in quick time. Now we will see sum of all odd natural numbers. Will be nth power. Like if I want sum of first 10 odd numbers. First 10 odd numbers. Ten to the power 2 is equal to 100. Now I will write first 10 numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now I will add them. 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 51 is equal to 100. So the sum of first n odd numbers can be calculated by this formula that is called n square. I said I want to find sum of first 10 odd numbers. What I did, I am just using first 10 odd numbers. I will place 10 in place of n. The square of 10 will be 100. Then this is manually. The sum of these numbers came out to be hundreds. It means if I want to add first 5 odd numbers, what will be the result? 5 into 2 is equal to 25. Now what are first 5 numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I will add these numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. 4, 9, 28, 18 or 7, 25. So, for calculating sum of odd numbers from n to the power another trick is that any number is perfect square or not. What will I do? If I say 25 is perfect square or not, I will take all numbers up to 25. Then I will add them. 1, 3, 7, 5, 7 and 9. Then it will be 25. Now we will see Pythagoras triplet. As we know, Pythagoras theorem talks about if a square of base and perpendicular is done will be equal to square of hypotenuse. And this is called triplet. If the sum of first number square and second number square equal to sum of third number square will called as the Pythagoras triplet. Let's talk about if I place 3 and 4 equal to 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4 equal to 5 into 5. 3 3 ja 9, 4 4 ja 14. 16 plus 9 equal to 25 equal to 25. So 3, 4 and 5 will be pronounced as Pythagoras triplet. So this has to be square of first number, but these numbers should be consecutive. For Pythagoras triplet, if numbers are consecutive and sum of two lesser numbers is equal to one greater number, will form a Pythagoras triplet. By using Pythagoras triplet, we can find certain questions or certain numbers, or we can use this to find out certain tricks or to solve certain questions very easily. Let's see. Question: write a Pythagoras triplet use smallest number is there are three things 2m, m plus 1 and m minus 1 because triplet have three numbers. One is 2m, that is the number which is twice of these two numbers, and one is greater than and one is less than because all three are consecutive numbers. So the greatest number will be called as 2m, the below this number will be called as 1m plus 1 and last one is called m minus 1. Now what will I do? Because we are using Pythagoras triplet, it means these numbers are squares. If I write m square minus 1 barabar, because we are talking about smallest number, so we will use m square minus 1. If we use middle number, m square plus 1. If we use greatest number, 2. Now we will solve this. M square equal to 8 plus 1. Because when we transfer this minus 1 to this side, it will change to plus. So m square is equal to 9. M equal to, when we will transfer this, it will change into square root. What? Square root. We will see this in nearby time. M equal to, so write a Pythagoras triplet whose smallest number is 8. We will place value of this number here. 2 into 3 equal to 6. 9 square, 3 square plus 1 equal to 10. And 3 square plus 1 equal to, minus 1 equal to 8. So this is the Pythagoras triplet. Now we will see how to calculate square root. First we will see what is square root. A square root is inverse of square. How? Let's see. If I write the sign of square root will be this. It means this sign is equal to n square. If I am writing any numbers like this and I expel out this number from here, it will change to n to power 2. It means this sign have equivalent value to square. If I write root 25, we pronounce it as root, square root of root 25. This sign will be called as root 25. It means this number, if I write like, both are equivalent. When I solve this, there are three ways to solve this. First, factorization. Second, division. And third is square root system. First we will see factorization. Division are of two types. These are of equivalent type but different methods. This will be useful for the perfect square square root number. Let's see. If I said find out square root of this, sorry, let's find out square root of 25. We studied in last units that how to calculate factors, prime factors of any number. We will first calculate prime factors of these numbers. How? 1 into 5. Prime factors will be 1, 5 and 5. Or we can write this like 1, 5 into 5. If any digit repeated 2 times is expelled out or identified, then this will be a square root of a given number. If we expel out this, because this digit is repeated 2 times, we will make pair of digits. If it exists in the form of pair, we will write down this separately and the paired digit will be multiplied and the result will be square root of the system. Because 5 is repeated 2 times, we will take 1 from it. So it will be a perfect, the square root. 5 will be square root of 25 because there is only one pair. Second method. If I write 2, 9, 6 and we will calculate factors of this 2, 1, 4, 8, 2, 7, 4, 2, 3, 7. So this 37 is not divisible by any other number. It will come out at 37. So this number will not be perfect square root. If I for being a perfect square, what will have to be there? Pairs of these numbers in sequence. Anything which is undivisible or which is odd or which does not form pairs will not form a perfect square number. Or square root of any number can be calculated without points only when it is a perfect square number. Let's see 6, 4 and factorize it. 3, 2, 0, 16, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0. 4, 0, 0, 2, we will write them as 2 into 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 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what will I do? I will form pairs of these numbers. And from pair, I will expel out one number, that is 2. representative of their pair, this pair will be a number only. 2, 2 and after multiplication of these numbers, 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, 16 5 ja 80. So 80 will be a square root of number 6400. So 6400 is a perfect square root, and the square root of 6400 will be 80. What is the, how we can recheck this or cross check this? If I multiply what I said, 4 being a square, any number can be represented in the form of this. We will place 80 in place of this. 80 in power 2. 80 into 80. 008864. So it means we calculated it perfectly. So this is the way to calculate square from prime factor method. Another method is division. Let's say 4096 and calculate this through division method. Square root sign. We will first form pairs of the numbers given. We will start, there is first step, formation of pairs. Right here. First step, formation of pair. We will form pair from the back end side of, or from the unit digit of any number. From here, there will be 2 pairs. Now what will we do? Step 7. We will first see that the division of the pair, if this number is like this, then we will only divide this number at first instance. How? Let's talk in हिंदी. अगर हमें इसका स्क्वायर रूट निकालना है तो क्या करेंगे? इसको बना देंगे पेयर, और पेयर कहां से बनाएंगे? बैक से, फ्रॉम द यूनिट डिजिट. उसके बाद क्या करेंगे कि हम जो है इस पूरे में जब हम डिवाइड करेंगे तो इसको एज ए यूनिट लेंगे. हम एक नंबर में डिवीजन नहीं लेंगे. अगर पेयर बना है तो पूरे पेयर में डिवीजन होगा. अगर एक नंबर है यहाँ पे खाली सिंगल डिजिट रहेगी, अगर 5 डिजिट का कोई नंबर है तो उसमें पेयर स्टार्ट होंगे यहाँ से, लेकिन ये अगला वाला सिंगल रह जाएगा. तो हम इस सिंगल में ही डिवीजन करेंगे, और अगर डिवीजन भी देंगे या तो सिंगल, या तो पेयरिंग के बाद लेफ्ट होना चाहिए सिंगल. अगर पेयरिंग के अगर ऑड है तो सिंगल में देंगे, और इवन है तो पेयर में देंगे. ऑड इवन मींस नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. यहाँ पे कितनी है? 4. इट मींस क्या है? इवन नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. और यहाँ क्या है? ऑड नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. इट मींस पहले वाले में देंगे. तो यहाँ पे डिवीजन करने की यूनिट क्या है? पेयर. सिंगल नंबर में नहीं देंगे अगर इवन है तो, नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. First we will form pair from the unit digit or from the back end of the number. Next what we will do? We will take a table of only number which is written same here and here, and हम उसी नंबर का यूज करेंगे भाग देने में जिसका गुणा एज ए परफेक्ट स्क्वायर हो। अगर हम यहाँ 4 का डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, 4 का डिवीजन ले रहे हैं, तो यहाँ भी 4 बार ही लेंगे, और जो जितनी बार लेंगे वो आएगा यहाँ, और जिसका लेंगे वो आएगा यहाँ। तो जब पहली बार अगर हम डिवीजन करेंगे स्क्वायर रूट में इस मेथड में, तो दोनों नंबर यहाँ पे सेम आने चाहिए। अगर मैं 3 का लूंगा तो यहाँ 3 3 जा 9, जो कि बहुत छोटा है, और हम दे रहे हैं 40 में। इससे आगे और भी डिजिट्स हैं, जैसे हम लेंगे 4 4 जा 16, अभी और देयर इज एनफ गैप लेफ्ट। अगर हम 5 करें तो 25, यहाँ भी अभी काफी है। 6 6 जा 36। अगर हम 7 करें तो 7 7 जा 49, which is greater than the number we are dividing. So we will take the digit which can be nearest to our pair. So 6 is nearest to our pair. Step 2, table of number, table of any number will be equal to this number. Like if we are taking table of 6, then it can only be taken to 6 times at first instance only. This is only for first instance. जब हम पहली बार लेंगे तो जिस नंबर का हम भाग दे रहे हैं उस नंबर का भाग उतनी ही बार पहाड़ा लेने पर आना चाहिए। अगर हम 6 का ले रहे हैं तो 6 ही बार लेंगे। तो अगर हम यहाँ क्या ले रहे हैं 6, 6 6 जा 36, नाउ माइनस 4। सिंपल जब हम डिवीजन करते हैं तो क्या करते हैं कि सिंगल डिजिट को नीचे लाते हैं। वी विल यूज सिंगल डिजिट टू राइट डाउन हियर, बट इन कैलकुलेटिंग स्क्वायर रूट व्हाट वी विल डू, नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स आफ्टर फॉर्मिंग अ पेयर देयर विल बी नो सिंगल डिजिट लेफ्ट, इट विल ऑलवेज कम आउट एज पेयर। पेयरिंग के बाद सिंगल डिजिट एज ए यूनिट काउंट नहीं होगी, पेयर ही एज यूनिट काउंट होगा। तो जब यहाँ उतारेंगे तो पूरा पेयर आ जाएगा 96। उसके बाद क्या होता है कि जब हम यहाँ करते हैं तो इन दोनों को ऐड कर लेते हैं। 6 + 6 12। नाउ व्हाट विल नेक्स्ट स्टेप 3, we will add divider and the product. We will add this and write down here. Now if we are using this, if we are taking 3 as a unit for multiplication, we will first put it here and divide by the same number. So there should also be a pair of the same number. If I use 1 2 4, then 4 will be a divisor and also for multiplier. We will use pair of digits everywhere in calculating square root, because we added this, and if we want to multiply this number 4 times to reach this number or to get this number, we will use same number. Like if 12 is the already presented and I want to multiply this with 4, what will I do? 4 into 4. If I am taking it 4 times, then I will first place 4 here. Now we will multiply 4 into 4 6 1, 4 2 ja 8 9, and 4 1 ja 4. So we will place first 4 here and here. Then this unit will multiply to this and the product will be 9496. This is the way to calculate. So 64 will be square root of 4900. What will be square root of 4906? 4096? 64. So this is the way to calculate squares and square roots. Today's homework. Unit 6. Write down in pair copy and submit given homework in COVID-19 portfolio. Thank you.